religion. What is it? Why is it? And how can I believe? People like having religion around. It's something to which they can hold. It's their hope that helps them get through tougher times. It explains the afterlife, or lack thereof. But I just can't see what this faith is founded on. It would be no oversimplification to say that I think God is to man merely as imaginary friend is to child. Faith is more complex than that. Maybe another analogy would be to say that God is like language. You grow up surrounded by a particular presence of vowels and consonants, and those are the ones you learn to recognize. The older you get, the harder it is to add new sounds to that familiar set of phonetics. Of course, it is possible to add new sounds to that set of phonetics when you're older, but it's harder. It happens less often. And that's why there are Chinese-speaking people who spend lifetimes trying to learn the difference between R's and L's and W's. Liquid consonants is what the linguists call them, but to no avail. It's just that for me, God is that difference between those liquid consonants. I get by just fine without understanding and embracing the concept of God. It's not like his absence is creating a gaping void in my soul, like something's missing. But I'll admit, I tried to believe. I just can't believe. There's no way to believe. Not when I have questions, and I'm not buying the answers that organized religion has to offer. I mean, the gods from doctrines like Christianity, Judaism, and Hindu never really made sense to me. I mean, yeah, you learn the stories about Noah's Ark, Samson, Delilah, Krishna, but to me, that's all they seemed like. Stories. Metaphors at best. Maybe it's because I need science and reason to understand how things work. I like math, chemistry, and physics because they have rules. They're consistent. They explain the structure of the world and how it works. And maybe there is a higher power out there in the cosmos, but if there is, then how can I understand it? Once God has given a name, a face, attributes, it's bound to this world by physical dimensions. It's no longer transcendental. It's lost its power. And assuming there really is a fundamental force guiding this universe, if not with words, then how can one understand it? This being is ineffable. No words can ever fully encompass all of what it is, why it is, and how it works. But without words and rules to express it into thought and feeling, there's no way to express it, and there's just no way to grasp it in all of what it is. There'll forever be a sense of potential, a possibility, a could be or could be not. To believe in it, I would have to make a leap of faith, unfounded on the knowledge and understanding that comes with acceptance. Faith. The only possible proof that God is out there. But that leap's just too big for me to take. So maybe I'll never know whether or not God is out there. I could live with that. Maybe it isn't so bad, knowing that this question has no answer. It's just that there's a part of me that's still implausibly hopeful, waiting for new truths to be imparted. It tells my logic and skepticism that, yes, there might be an answer out there, and time will tell, and I just have to wait. But months go by like days, and the days go by like breathing. Time doesn't stop for questions. I'll still wait. Perhaps I'll never have an answer, but I do have questions. And in a way, that's the next best thing.